What is going on, everybody, and welcome to another Minecraft video. We're going to be checking out Command Block School. I got Killcraft here. You guys can check him out in the description. I have his YouTube channel. And yeah, so we're going to go over the teleport command. So this is going to be pretty awesome. So let's get started with a few examples and going over all of the teleport commands for you guys. So this is going to be epic. So let's go ahead and start with the first one. This is absolute coordinates. What that is you can see that it says TP at player 858 -36. Now that's using the exact coordinates, the absolute coordinates of where you want a player to teleport. So if we run onto the pressure plate here, you can see that we're being teleported in the exact coordinates 856 -36. So that's pretty cool. The next command is actually a little bit different, but kind of similar in the same way. It's relative to the command block itself. What that is it's actually going to be doing a teleport at P squiggly -2 squiggly 3 squiggly 3. So it's relative to this command block itself. So it's not an actual coordinates in the game. You're just using the command block and moving the coordinates where you're wanting to go. So like an example would be we're going x -2 of the command block, 3 high and 3 over to the y, or to the z. So if we step on it, you can see that we're now back over here, which is 1 2 3. We went 3 in the air and then -2, which is 1 2, like so, as you can see in the coordinates above. Now that is how you do relative coordinates.
If I may interject, this is essentially, when using these relatives, you are essentially meaning the command block is set to 0 0 as if it would be.
Yes, if you did, like if you're saying if we took out -2 3 and 3, it would just be exactly to the command block.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, you want to show the example or not?
Yeah, sure. Here. So I'm going to take out all of these and then remove the spaces he added because I don't like to add spaces. It puts me exactly in the center of command block, which your legs are your base. So it teleports your base to the center, and of course, since it's a block, it moves me up.
Yeah, and you don't have to use spaces, guys. Killcraft, it's like his pet peeve thing, but I like to use spaces. But you could use either or, it's your personal choice. So there's that. That's relative, and then that's absolute coordinates. Okay, so now we're going to go over to absolute Y rotation. What that is if you could see, it's going to say TP at P. It's going to be the regular relative to the command block, which are just like the one we just showed. And then there's a 45 and then another squigglers. So what that's going to do is it's going to relatively locate or teleport within the Y, which is going to be looking in the Y direction kind of. So if you look, it's always going to face you 45-degree angle to the right. Now that's always going to be like that unless you were to change the coordinates. So if we wanted to change that to say 75, you can see that now that's gonna teleport us into a different rotation look. Now 45 was looking at this command block, it's 75 was looking at the fourth. So if we do it again and when I go back to 45, so if we do 45 and we go back and we run straight into the command block, you guys can see that I'm looking at the command block like so. And 75 was looking over there. Now that's how you do that for the absolute rotation. Yeah, go ahead.
And another thing you could do is you could just make it add a negative and change it. So, like, see, I'm literally doing the exact, it would be...
Yeah, you could make it, make it look any direction that you want within like a circle. It could be any coordinates looking wherever you want it to look. It's kind of the same for the next couple commands. Yeah, go ahead.
And by the way, X, like Y is like all the way around, as Rot is all the way around, and X would be all the way up and all the way back down.
Yes.
As in, like around.
Yes, yes. That is true. So it's kind of different because you would think Y would be up and down, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's kind of backwards.
That's why I got confused at first.
Yeah, it's weird, but yeah, because it's using the X and the Y, it's kind of weird, but I don't know. Okay, so the same would be, this was absolute, and then this is relative. Relative, you guys already know, it's just relative of the command block. So it's doing kind of the same thing as the absolute, but it's, you know, it's just a little bit different from the command block instead of the absolute of the regular coordinates. So if we go over here, absolute X rotation, and relative X location are the same thing that Killcraft said. So it's going to be making you look down, or it's going to be making you look up. So it's just relative and absolute to the location. So if we're going to go TP at all, and then 4 squigglers, and then a 45, unlike the Y, which was just 3 squigglers, and then the 45. So that's just how that's going to be. And then the last one is going to be mixing types relative and absolute. So what that is we're going to do TP at P, squiggler, -2, squiggler, -49, squiggler 5, and then -45. So what that's going to do, if we step on it, you can see that it's making us look into an upper location relative to the command blocks. Whoa, where'd you go? Where'd you teleport to?
Oh, whoa. I have no clue. I think I messed up.
Whoa.
Did
you do the coordinates?
Spaces. Here, I'll just TP back to... Thank God. Oops.
There we go.
Oh, you did it quicker. I forgot you had those.
That's funny. What did you do? You didn't. Oh, yeah. You did. Okay.
Okay, so apparently you do need it for some things.
You need it for the absolute.
The Y, yeah, the Y rot and the X rot. Okay. No, I'm still being teleported.
Where'd you go?
Okay, I'm gonna stop going on that. Damn.
Let me look at the commands. Okay, so it was -2, -49, 45, and -45. That should be fine, but let's not step on it. Let's just break that until later.
Yeah, I think I broke it. Oops. Wow.
I'll let you do some of the explaining on this one, Killcraft.
Okay, so this one is essentially TP. So if you look at it, you're TPing all entities named type equals victim, radius of 4 to the command block. So any entity named TP victim will, in a radius of 4 of the command block, will be automatically TP to all entities named equals TP bat 2. So if we click this, this is essentially what it'll do. So this villager's named TP victim. It's outside the radius, so it will not work. So if we were to move the villager inward, it would work. So let me get that. Let me get that. So here's the villager. Oh wait, there's one right here. Oops.
Yeah, I put one closer for out of radius and in the radius.
Here, this one is the exact same thing, just closer, so it's in radius. So when it's outside the radius, as you can see, doesn't work. But same command, press it. It TPs the villager in there to the bat. And yeah, that's that one. And over here is showing that you can. Over here is the exact same thing. If you come over here, it shows the exact same thing, but you can change the name, you can change the name to anything you want. And if you want to make it more specific, you could use type, so it's always a bat, or etc. But if there are multiple bats in range named TP bat 1, it will not work because you cannot TP the entity to multiple different things in different locations. So if we were to change it to at R, which would be random, and that's really all you could change it to. So if I use this one's in range, and I'll TP the villager, and yes, it does work. This bat is named that. And then here's the out of range one, but I'm not sure if it'll be in range now. But that one won't work. It's the exact same concept, just different name.
Yeah, it's just different names. Yep. Okay, do you want to explain this one, or do you want to do this for the last?
Yeah, no, we can explain this one.
Okay.
You can explain the look up and look down. I'll explain the clockwise.
Okay, so basically, if you look up at this command block right here, it's going to say TP at P within a 5 block radius of the command block, 1456 -72. These are absolute coordinates that we went over at the beginning of the video, and then we're going to do another combination of relative looking. So what that is, it's going to be 2 squigglers and a -45. So whenever we press that, that means we're going to be teleported to the center right here, and we're always going to be looking up. So if I press it, you can see that we're looking up, and if I stand here again and I press it again, it's going to force all of us to look up within a 5 block radius. Now, it's the exact same for the look down command. So only thing different is the 45 is not a negative. It's an actual positive from the absolute. So it's going to be TP at PR within a 4 block radius of the command, the coordinates where you want the player to teleport, and then they're going to be looking down. So that's all that is. So if you press it, as you can see, we're being forced to look down. So if I'm looking in this direction and we press the button, I'm automatically looking straight down. So
and if you changed it to, sorry about interrupting, but if you changed it, you could also do like all entities within a radius of 4, which would TP every entity looking down. You could also do random player.
Yeah, you
like
do.
He had closest or any.
It does work for some mobs. I know that some of them don't work because, you know, it's hard to tell if you made a bat look down because you're not really going to be able to tell. But if you had like a zombie, it would work with that as well.
To explain the clockwise, the rotation, this has TP at P, radius of 4, 14, 56, and negative 72, which is absolute coordinates. So it's going to be TPing you to the exact center we had, and it's going to be, instead of rotating the X rot, it's going to rotate the X rot instead of the Y rot. So it will be moving us to the side, looking sideways, in a counterclockwise rotation. And over here is the exact same thing, but instead of using negatives, it's positives, so it's going to go the opposite direction. But yeah, that's essentially it.
Yeah, I just want to, I don't know if me or Killcraft explained this well enough, but if you look at the command, like say the down command, you can see that the two squigglers, the first one is the X and the second one is the Y. The Y, which would be looking up and down, and the first one would be looking to the right and left, which is the rotations. So if you guys didn't know that.
And another thing you could do that none of us mentioned is when it comes to TPs or rots in general, you can make them one relative and one exact.
Yes, you can.
Like I could make this 56 a relative 56. So, but keep the coordinates the same, and then when we go, I'll be all the way up here with that exact look. So you can mix it. You can mix your just TPs and your singular rots with relatives and regulars. Well, absolutes. But yes.
Okay.
You go.
No, go ahead. I was just going to say we're going to show some more advanced stuff using execute for some more better examples for you guys that are pretty good at commands like Killcraft and I. So these are going to be execute. I'm going to let Killcraft explain these. He's a little better at executing commands than I am. So
this one is essentially executing at P, the nearest player, and TPing the nearest chicken, TPing all chickens within a radius of 5 to where I'm looking, 3 blocks ahead. So whenever I stand on this, it will TP it. It'll TP it wherever I'm looking. And yeah, so that's about it. The little caret symbols, which mean relative to where you are facing, those show like okay, the first one is being exactly where it is, and then the 2 is making it so it's 2 up from where I look, and then the 3 is doing distance-wise forward. So if I wanted to set backwards, I would change that 3 to a -3. Or if I wanted it to go to the side of me 3 blocks, I could. Like, see, if I stand on it now, TP's the chicken backwards and to the side, so diagonally.
yeah, so that's pretty cool. You could change it to wherever you're looking, whether it's in front of you, behind you, above you, using the little carrot-looking symbols at the very end after the executable of the chicken.
And once again, you do not need spaces between these.
Yes, you don't, but you know how I am.
Yeah. This one is the exact same, but a repeating command block for armor stands. So it will just repetitively TP it as I
Look around.
So it'll follow into the ground. You could also do this. We could also bring the chicken into the ground, but I didn't want to because they'd kill it. Oh, geez. The armor stand activated this one. Well, you get the idea. So
Yeah.
you can move it around. Let's see if I can get it back on. No, no. Oh.
Close.
Yeah, close enough. And here's one of the final commands I made. It's a flying minecart command that actually doesn't like fly you into like blocks. It won't let you fly through walls and stuff.
Yeah, you should probably pause the video because this is a really long executable command, but it's pretty awesome. So you want to test it? So let's get in.
Yeah, let's test it.
I'll get in the second one.
Let's hop in these launchers and activate the launcher. So wherever you look, it'll go.
Oh no!
Oh,
we got stuck.
Okay. Since there is some things with radius. If we get too close, our minecarts will infuse and essentially will come flying to the ground because it'll be going multiple directions at once.
All right.
So let's try that again.
This time, you try it. You go first, and then I'll show people.
Okay, I look left. You look right.
Okay. Okay.
Ready?
Hold on. Okay, go. Oh
okay.
no!
Oh. Well, okay, yeah. Let's do it at different times, but it does work unless you get too close, apparently.
You try it first. I'll show people that you're flying around and stuff, and then I'll get in and then show people first-person view, so you guys can see that it's like that's pretty cool. It's like an airplane type of thing, a controllable minecart in the air, and it's like super fast. Whoa.
But there is one problem with it. If you do look straight up, it will go a little backwards, like stalling, I guess, but weirder. So if you look straight down and get too close to the ground, it will deactivate. Okay, I think I might have messed up one thing in the command. Oh yeah, I did. Okay. Oof.
What'd you do?
That's messed up. I think I just forgot one thing, but I'll have to go through and we can put the new one in the description.
Yeah, for this epic flying minecart thing, I'll actually put in the description the command for you guys, and like I said, I'll leave a link to Killcraft's channel. You guys should check him out. He's going to start making some videos, and he's super good at command block creations. He's actually going to be helping me in the command block school. Also, let us know in the comment section below if this is something you guys are liking, and if you guys would have any that we'd go through first. Like the first one was teleport command because we picked that one. It was easy. But if you want, you can leave it in the comment section on what other kind of stuff you guys would like us to go over, whether you want us to do test 4 blocks, all the commands for test 4, the enchant, or anything like that. We'll go over every command, but you guys could pick the next one that we do. So yeah, Killcraft, got anything?
Yeah, but that's about it. See you guys later.
Yeah.
And yeah, I don't know.
Let's get cool within a F5 mode over here by the picture thing. Gotta do a snapshot right there. Okay, ready? Yeah. We'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.
Bye.